Back day. Yep. Man, I really don't know what to talk about. It's not too much that's come into mind right now, but I guess we can keep it focused on the theme of the day, back. And yeah, what am I gonna do once I get in there? You already know. At least 4 sets of pull downs and at least 4 sets of rows. Hopefully chest supported rows, but if they're taken up, we'll do just normal cable rows. And by the time I'm done with that, I should have a pretty gnarly back pump. That's the way it's been for as long as I can remember. Honestly, since I started working out, most of my back days have looked about the same. And I don't know how I feel about that. I do. I love it because I know what I'm gonna do once I get in there. I execute it and I get the fuck out. And I've seen a lot of progress over time by doing that. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? That's a good approach. But if you're in the party, if you're on the side of things that are like, you know, oh, you're doing the same back day every single time you get in there, pretty much. You're missing out on your, I don't even know what to call it, but you're missing out on all the other little muscles in your back that aren't your lats, that aren't your traps, your upper back muscles. Why aren't you hitting those? If you're on that side of things, then I hear you, man, but guess what? I got a pretty crazy looking back right now, and it's pretty big. And I've pretty much been doing the same thing over and over for years on end. So I don't know what your rebuttal would be, but I'm just looking at it from my point of view. You know, I've been doing pretty much the same routine for back. Not exactly, but you know, it follows the same guide. I'm gonna do some pull downs for my lats, preferably at first, and then I'll do some kind of rows for my upper back. And that's about it. I don't do deadlifts, mainly because I don't see the point, right? Yeah, I want a strong lower back, but I also don't want to fucking herniate anything back there because it's easy. Well, it's not easy. I'm not shitting on guys that do deadlift. You know, it takes skill, it takes effort, right? But it's easy to load up a lot of weight on it, to go heavy is what I'm trying to say, right? Because once you get used to it, it's a movement that allows you to put a lot of weight on it. So it's easy to fall into that temptation of, you know what, maybe today I'll add another 45 on each side. And yeah, that's not a path I want to go down. Not necessarily because of that, but also because risk to reward ratio, right? Yeah, you want to grow when you're deadlifting, what are you really doing? You're doing legs, aren't you? Doing legs and a little bit of back. I actually don't know. It's been so long since I've done deadlifts that I actually don't know what it targets. But hey, if that's you and you're doing deadlifts, man, more power to you. If it's something that you feel like you can manage correctly and you're not in any danger of getting injured, then go for it, man. Honestly. Just be safe when you're doing it, and if it feels off, then, you know, just back off a little bit. But I won't be doing any deadlifts anytime soon. Not conducive with my gains. What else is something I don't do? Well, as of lately, what else haven't I been doing? Flat bench. Ooh, I haven't done flat bench in forever. Yeah. I remember when I first started working out, I'm talking way before these last 2 years, when I actually first started working out. But I didn't keep it up. I only worked out for maybe like 6 months, and then I stopped. But back then, I had to be like, what, 15, 16 years old. And I used to do a lot of flat bench. My chest days actually were really funny. I don't remember if I only did chest on one day. I think I might have done chest and tries on the same day, which is crazy. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's the routine we used to do. It was a weird routine, man. Me and my buddy, we used to work out together. My OG training buddy. But he was like really jacked. Like, he wasn't like huge, but he was diced up, man. And I used to look up to him because, you know, when you first start working out, all you want to, and you have like a buddy that works out too, and he's pretty like diced, like jacked, then you kind of just follow him, right? You kind of just go under his wing and let him carry you around, right? You just kind of follow him around the gym. I used to be in that spot, guys, believe it or not. So our chest day would look like we would do flat bench first, as heavy as we could. I don't remember exactly how many sets. I want to say around 4, maybe 3. Maybe it was 2. I don't know. I don't actually remember. But I remember it was more than 1. And then we would do incline, right? And we would do however many sets we did. But then we would do decline. So it was like we were doing all this fucking different type of chest movements right there on that same bench. And then we would do flies. And after we were done with chest, because I actually don't remember what else we would do, we would go and do tries. And that was a fucking crazy routine, man. Crazy routine. But hey, my buddy was seeing results. I was starting to see results. Just little results at first, but results nonetheless. Like I said, my shoulders would start to pop a little bit more. My arms would kind of, you know, start getting a little bit more formed. But nothing crazy. I wasn't taking protein. I wasn't doing, you know, keeping track of my calories, my protein intake. I was eating whatever my mom would cook up, you know. Breakfast would usually be what? Some sort of sandwich. She would usually do paninis. I don't know if you know what a panini is. It's basically a sandwich with melted cheese and pepperoni. That was the classic panini over at my house. And we would toast up the bread, so it would be really good, really crunchy. Oh, I used to love those. But that would be my breakfast. And then over at school, I'd probably eat something. I don't know if you know what a baleada is, but it's a corn flour tortilla. It's a flour tortilla with eggs and beans, cheese, and if you want to put hot sauce, you can put hot sauce on it. And that would be my afternoon lunch type of meal over at school. And that would hold me off. That would hold me off until dinner, which would come right after. I'm talking dinner would be at around 9 o'clock at night, because after school was done, I would go straight to the gym, because that's where my buddies used to hang out. And yeah, we used to train right there, and right after we trained in the gym, we would go and do taekwondo. So yeah, that was a pretty cool setup I had for about a year. Yeah, that was pretty cool. So enough yapping. I'll see you in there for my first set of pull downs. I had a bit of an early breakfast today, so I got 2 scoops of protein in here, 3 quick oats, and some water. And I'm gonna be sipping through it during this workout. Let me get warmed up first though. Right now it's on 85 pounds. We'll try it out. Keep going down on weight. All right. I don't really like this machine too much because of the padding, but besides that, it's a really good machine for your lats. But if you can get over the annoying padding that's gonna be rubbing up against your quads, then you'll have a good workout on this machine. It only sucks that much more because I did legs yesterday, so my quads are still a little bit sore. But let's just fucking go. I'm not a pussy. Man, I like these. And I got over the fact that the padding sucks pretty quickly. So it was just at first, getting used to that, your first couple sets. But now, I don't really mind it. I could go for 2 more right here, but I want to do some kind of rowing, some kind of chest supported rowing. So I'm gonna go right next door. I think 190 pounds should be perfect. Let's see. I think so. Now with these, I really want to get a good squeeze, like a 1 second to 2 second squeeze at the top, and then bring it down slowly. So not too much weight, crazy weight. That's manageable. I think I could even go 205. Yeah. All right. Be mindful when you're doing these. If you're going a little bit heavy, you'll feel that your chest is going to be pressed a lot of the time during this workout, during this exercise. So I think if you go a little bit too heavy, you might fucking break a rib or something. That's not good ever. So keep that in mind. Woo. All right, today I got about 3 hours to get this workout done. I'm talking cardio, I'm talking main lift, and I'm talking maybe do forearms, maybe do No, I did forearms yesterday. Maybe do abs. Yeah, I think abs is on the agenda. So let's get to it. I figured something out. If I put my feet not where the machine tells you to put them, but a little bit higher, then I can get my whole foot to like act as an anchor, and I can kind of keep my chest a little bit separated and even get a deeper stretch, right? So, and I don't press my chest too much on it, like not even like remotely close to what I would if I had my feet a little bit lower. So try that out. So my first 2 sets were, I did 190 pounds plus the 10 extra pounds that you can add on top. So 200 pounds, not bad. And I think if I up it up to 205, so what's that, 215, then I should be able to give you some faster paced reps. I did try one and it felt heavy as shit, so we'll see, maybe I can't. Only one way to find out. Come on. Yeah, one more just like that. Last set of pull downs. I might even give you some rest pause sets. I feel like a rest pause would be good right here. And also because it's the only thing I did for my lats today, so just to throw in some variation, even if it's at the end. I know I should have done it probably earlier, but better late than never, right? All right, give me a second. Now, remember what I was saying about keeping my chest a little bit away from the padding. Well, if I'm gonna do nastier reps, faster paced reps, then I don't know how that's gonna work. But let me give it a shot with the same weight I was doing before, 205 plus 5, so 210. Let me see how it feels. Get some music going now. Perfect. Whew. Upper back felt really good with that weight, with that approach to that set. But one more. Now this was a rather quick back day. I haven't checked the time, but yeah. I think we were starting our workout and it was about 2:15, maybe a little bit before that, but now it's 2:35. 2:33, something like that. So awesome. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it wasn't gonna take too long because I was only doing this machine and the one right next to me. So, and there was nobody using them, so I could get through my sets quickly. But let's get through this last one. Let me go find somewhere to do abs and get started with my cardio too. I think I should do a post down, a quick post down. I'm really pressed for time today, guys, honestly. I'm gonna have to make it up to you on another occasion. For today, I think this is enough. Oh, see you tomorrow for my chest day. Should be done right here too.